Hello, everyone. Welcome to Georgia State University College Advising Corps video. It is your favorite college advisor, Ms. Primus, and
Ms. Garcia.
Today we will be providing you tips about living on campus. Welcome home. How to apply for housing. Students will apply for housing by using their student portal. Students will start their application. They will enter in their personal contact information. Students will have the opportunity to answer questions about matching that can be used to match with their roommates or search for additional roommates. Students have the opportunity to search for roommates or form roommate groups with people they already know. You will have the opportunity to also select your room preference as well as your meal plan preference. And please note that students, if it's your first year, you will not be allowed to select certain spaces. Also, while filling out the college housing application, you will have to pay an application fee. This fee is non-refundable. You will use a debit or credit card to pay this fee. Lastly, you will complete the final steps to have a completed housing application. You will then be assigned a room via email. You will sign a contract, and then you will all be ready to move in. Some ways for paying for housing. So you have housing scholarships, which some schools offer housing scholarship opportunities for students to apply for to assist for paying for housing. You can also use your financial aid, and students can also apply to be a resident assistant after their first year or semester in college. Benefits of being an RA: free housing or half price for housing, meal plan, or stipend. And then also, if students who are unable to cover housing using their financial aid or housing scholarship, looking to off-campus housing to see if your school will allow you to stay at home your first year as a freshman or to live off-campus with friends. So just do your research for the off-campus portion. On-campus housing options. This is what you would call a Jack and Jill style residence hall. It is a multi-story building featuring individual rooms that are shared by 2 or possibly 3 roommates. You are separated either by a wall or a bathroom. Another on-campus housing option is suite style. This is a 2 or 4 room connected by a common living room area with a kitchen and shared bathroom. Students, I would suggest for you to do a compare prices between the two for the suite style and the Jack and Jill style, because there can be a price difference between the two. So just see which best fits you. What you can bring to a traditional apartment style residence hall: pillow, hangers, desk lamp, iron and small ironing board, toiletry, laundry baskets, broom, waste basket, refrigerator, alarm clock, bathroom caddy, cleaning supplies, first aid kit, mattress pad, personal computer, laptop, power strip, rug, television, stereo, and storage crates.
So one of the things that I recommend that you guys do before moving on campus is to create a checklist. Sometimes with the excitement of living out on your own or just starting college, sometimes we tend to forget things. So you could either create your own checklist, or you could find some pre-made checklists on Pinterest, Instagram, social media, or you could just simply Google search it. With a checklist, they will literally break it down for things that you need for sleeping, for studying, for your bedroom, for bathroom, things that you wouldn't even think about, like a bath mats or a can opener. Like you wouldn't want to forget things, especially if you're moving out of state or you're moving 3 to 5 hours away from home. So a checklist is always nice to have in handy. So let's discuss things that you cannot bring to your dorms. So you cannot bring microwaves and toaster ovens. very often they will provide you with a microwave. If not in your dorm, then somewhere in the building. You cannot bring hot plates, George Foreman grills, charcoal, electric, and gas grills. No candles or burning of incense. I know we want our dorms to smell nice, so I would just recommend to bring a can air freshener. You cannot also bring electric heaters, no fireworks, no extension cords. You cannot bring your pets on in your dorms. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave our fur buddies at home. You could always FaceTime them. You cannot bring water beds or other water-filled furniture, no deep fryers, and especially no weapons. So what are the pros for living on campus? So living on campus will allow you to be close to all of the things that you need, your classes, the library, dining halls, campus recreation, and other resources. You don't have to commute. You could literally walk out your front door and walk, bike, or take a campus shuttle to where you need to be. You'll also have a support network provided by resident assistants and campus housing. So like if on your first date, you're not able to locate a building for your class, the resident assistants can provide you with that information. If you're looking for a quiet room to study in the building, the resident assistants can guide you to there. They also often provide with tutorials. They'll set up like events where you'll be able to be tutored. And of course, it's all inclusive. Wi-Fi, electricity, water, trash, sewer fees are included in your housing fees, so you never have to worry about your lights being cut off because you didn't pay for your electricity bill, because it is included in your housing fees. And of course, living on campus is very safe. The resident assistants, they're always checking for IDs for guests, so we will always know who's coming in and out of the building. Also, students who live on campus, they are more likely to remain in college and graduate. That is research proven. They are also more likely to have greater expectations for academic achievements. They are more likely to be involved in more campus activities. You're more likely to go to homecoming games, to participate in or to be part of organizations or clubs. Students also assume more responsibility because they are away from home. So you're not gonna have your mom to wake you up for your 9 o'clock class. You're gonna have to set up your own alarm clocks, whether that be 1 alarm or 5 or 10, whatever it is to wake you up, to make it on time for your class. You're gonna have to find your own time to study. You're gonna have to make time to eat meals. You'll just overall assume more responsibility because you're gonna be away from home, where you're not gonna have that parental structure. And of course, students who live on campus, they become more exposed and open to diverse backgrounds. So they learn more about different cultures and lifestyles. You will literally not, you never know what you can learn from your classmates or from your roommates. Students also build strong friendships, and generally, students who live on campus, they're more satisfied with their college experience. So what makes a good roommate? So a good roommate has to be open-minded. You need to accept and appreciate your roommate's individuality, like their culture, religion, values, etc. You have to be respectful. You have to respect your roommate's rights to be their own person, as well as their privacy and property. If you need to borrow something, please reach out to your roommate. Don't grab it the same way that you wouldn't want your items to be, borrowed without your permission. Respect the other person's items as well. Be responsible. Keep the living area clean. Turn off the lights when you're not using them, and of course, lock the door when you leave. Be accountable. Take accountability for your behavior and working to resolve issues with your roommate. Be thoughtful. Treat your roommate kind and be thoughtful. For example, if you know your roommate has a luck tomorrow, the next day, wish them luck. And of course, show gratitude, show appreciation, and give thanks to your roommate for buying items or just for being an awesome roommate. Tips for living with roommates. So get to know your roommates beforehand. If possible, contact them before your move-in date. So this will help you get to know them, and you could even talk about what each of you are bringing, so you don't have to end up with doubles of everything. And in the first couple of weeks, try to do things together, rearrange your rooms, and attend welcome activities on campus, just so you could start forming that friendship. Establish rules, provide structure. So establishing rules provides structure and sets a common expectations by which you and your roommate can live by. So for example, you could develop a schedule for cleaning your living area. So maybe one of you enjoys washing dishes while the other loves vacuuming, and you could maybe develop a schedule based off that. Or maybe you both dislike doing chores, so you take turns doing them. Also, be thoughtful about guests. So be respectful of the other person's schedule. So if you know that your roommate has an exam the day before, the morning before, please do not throw a kickback. Be respectful of your roommate's schedule. And also, communication. Inform your roommate when something is bothering you. Communication often resolves issues. It's key. And ultimately, respect your roommate. Respect each other's individuality, privacy, property, opinion, and values. So that completes our video for today. If you haven't done so already, please follow us on social media. We have an Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We'll be posting more information on scholarships, tips and tricks for your college experiences, and so much more. Ms. Primus, do you have anything to add?
No, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.
Bye.